Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. So as promised, I'm going to be doing a bit more sim racing this afternoon or this evening. I'm sure it is afternoon somewhere in the world somewhere, but in the UK it's a pretty rainy evening in the shires of Middle England. I've been on Madden a lot today, but I thought I'd jump on to Assetto Corsa to do some racing. I've been trying to get my my safety rating up. If you've watched some of my other videos with Assetto Corsa, you'd notice that we were trying to unlock a safety rating by getting those green cubes written up on the track. I'm pleased to say that I managed to do that the other day while I was playing offline. Unfortunately, you didn't get to see it, but it does mean I've now unlocked my safety rating, and I'm setting about improving it gradually. I've been racing a lot on Spa, so the Belgian track is by far one of my favourites, if not my favourite track at the moment, even more so than Albert Park. Obviously, if you've watched some of the racing I've done in if you've watched some of the racing that I've done in the F1 game, you'll know that I am quite fond of Albert Park, but when it comes to Assetto Corsa, I really do love Spa. Now, I don't really go anywhere else, but I am going to try and get play more multiplayer. I wasn't going to get the wheel out tonight, but I'm not feeling 100%, so I thought we would just stick with the controller, and the majority of the time I'm just using the single player. I've been making some changes to the assists in that I've been turning off the ideal line and also the stability control. So stability control allows more stable cornering and makes it harder to spin. The higher percentage is set, the more stable the car will be, and thus easier to drive. The use of stability control is prohibited in Blancpain regulations, so this setting is to be considered an additional gameplay assist and not a realistic option. Enabling any percentage of stability control affects your realism score. So yeah, we are at the point in time now where I'm happy to turn that off. Now, the ideal line, enabling the ideal line draws a graphical line on the circuit that is visible during driving. It shows the optimum racing line to follow. The line will change colours if you need to brake before a curve or accelerate out of a curve. Enabling the ideal line affects your realism score. So we've turned that off. We've left everything else automatic. I'm not quite ready to switch to a manual gearbox, but when we will eventually, once we've got the T598 set up and the shifter that I bought a couple of weeks ago, that is still sat in a box behind me. So we do need to get that set up at some point, but today I thought, yeah, we're just gonna crack on and work on our safety score. So as I mentioned before, I am using the McLaren 720, and I've got a custom setup for the car, very specific for Spa in Belgium. As you can see, my fastest lap is currently 2.29. And I set that yesterday, so turning the stability control off really has made a difference. I think we were like at 0233 before, so we definitely have made some improvements by turning that off. I'm just going to look at some GT3 Spa lap times just to see you know what a normal competitive lap time would be. So in Assetto Corsa ACC competitive GT3 lap time at Spa generally ranged from 2:14 to 2:20, with top tier sim racers achieving sub 2:15. Average consistent race pace is typically 2:18 to 2:20. So we are a ways off that yet, but I'm pretty sure that we are going to we're gonna improve this stuff. We're going to improve this as we get a steering wheel put in. In terms of the race mode, I'm just going to change it to be 15 minutes. So I've been racing the shorter ones recently. Actually, I'm gonna do a shorter one. We've got the time multiplier set. Opponent's skill level at the moment is 85 and aggressiveness is 90. This probably I can start adjusting this now, in all honesty, but I think for now we'll leave that as it is. In terms of realism, so damage rate we've set at 100%. We've got tyre and fuel consumption enabled, so we will start to struggle as we're racing. So limited tyre sets, set limited or unlimited tyres set for race weekends. By regulation, each car is limited to the use of a given number of slick tyre sets in a race weekend. Adding further depth to the importance of strategies and styles, tyre set strategy can be set on the car setup screen. Formation lap, last corner, so set full lap or last corner formation. Full lap formation requires the grid to drive an entire warm-up lap before the green light. So yeah, I don't necessarily like the formation stuff, but I set it to last corner. We've got penalties enabled, brake temperature, and yeah, we've got the damage rate, so it does start to affect the car. So let's jump into it. Let's do a race. We're just going to go with clear weather conditions, no dynamic weather, and we're going to get the track status, track condition as optimal, I guess, in horse racing parlance. The going is good. Right, let's jump in and do our first race of the day. So it's going to be a short lap, and again, we've got a formation lap that is the corner. If I go quiet, it's because I really have to concentrate on this. We're trying to get the safety rating up. I'm just going to show you my setup real quick. So I've been and followed a guide on the internet to get the tyre pressures set specific for racing in Spa. So we've got traction control and ABS both at 6. ECU map is at 1. And yeah, I don't know enough about cars to set this myself, so full disclosure, this is all me reading somebody else's settings from the internet, but it's been doing a good job for me. The settings seem to be working, and we've been getting some better lap times, let's say. So we're going to be in the formation lap. As you can see, safety rating SA top right is at 42, and yeah, we're going to try and improve on that. So again, just a reminder, if I go quiet, I do tend to zone out a little bit when I'm doing this, because it's all about not hitting other cars at this point. My BWP went up yesterday because on the last corner as you head into the home straight that is just behind me, somebody T-boned me, and yeah, had a big problem. So yeah, let's see what we can do. We're starting in 17th position, and early on it's all about trying not to hit other cars, and not having the stability control on means that you've got a higher potential of spinning out.
Car on the right, clear on the right.
So I don't worry too much about overtaking anybody this early on. I'm just looking for not doing that.
There's some light damage
Right, let's go back to the garage. Right, let's go and restart. I really didn't want to do that. Right, I'm gonna go mute. I'm gonna get this this track underway because I don't think I can talk while I'm doing it. If I'm being honest.
Going double file.
And we lost the safety rating. I don't know why these cars can't handle that corner. The AI seems to have like a real problem, but yeah, I'm annoyed, man. We lost the freaking safety point
Give it all you can.
because we lost control there. So
Clear on the left.
I don't want to be going online until I can race conservatively without hitting the cars.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
That was pretty aggressive. Got to be honest, we did go up a position there, but having the traction control off, like this game is exhausting.
Damage on the right of the car. Slow car.
Yeah, I'm not doing too well today. Honestly, I am normally better than this. I probably should have done some laps before. Why I'm struggling today is because I downloaded the ultimate edition of the standard Assetto Corsa game, and I mean the graphics are so rough in that game now, but I had a few laps on Spa, but with that traction control on 0, we've spun out twice now. It's so difficult to keep focus, and I feel exhausted when I play this game. It's like mentally straining because you're worrying about losing your safety. Like,
halfway through. Keep pushing.
I was at 42 when I started. I've already lost one, and I really don't want to be in that one step forward, 2 steps back situation, because I really want to play this online, but we got to find 10 seconds from somewhere. I know there's going to be a lot that is within having a automatic gearbox. That makes a massive difference. So when we do get our shifter set up, I think that will help us. But I wanted to do a few more laps with the controller, and then I'm probably going to break out the G29 wheel, and then just see how different our lap times are. When I do put the wheel on, I will probably turn off the rating because I've put a lot of work into getting up to 42, and you need, I think, about 60 to race online. So it's going to take me a while of battling AI cars to be able to get to that point, but it's definitely my favourite racing game, and I mean, I like GT, I like GT7. I mean, you know, it's a great game and all that, but it is still very much a simcade as far as I'm concerned. Whereas this game, it is so rewarding when you get things right, but it's so demoralising when you get things wrong. And spinning out like we did twice. I didn't do that at all yesterday. I turned the traction control off gradually and everything was fine. And you know, today suddenly I've done 2 races and I've spun out twice. So yeah, I think I'm feeling the pressure of having an audience. To be fair, but
Right,
yeah.
man. Leader is on the final lap. Give it all you can.
And this is normally where I get like the old the AI car bullying me, and we've done it again. Goodness sake.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
I mean, as long as we don't hit anybody, we're alright, but you do lose points for that. It's just gone green. Why did it go green then? Yeah, the AI cars really struggle with that bend. I don't quite know what's going on. Yeah, it just went green, the SA. I don't know whether that was because I was on the verge of losing a point. Or not, I don't know. But yeah, we're just going to try and keep the composure, try not to hit a car. I'm not bothered that I'm in 22nd position. It's all about maintaining the focus and not spinning out. I mean, this is where using a wheel should help iron out some of the kinks. Because the other thing that I want to do is I would love to take a car around the track. I don't know what's involved in that. I know you can pay to drive on the Nürburgring or the Nordschleife, however you pronounce it. So I would like to maybe one day do that. I was looking at more meatier cars earlier, and I'm sort of in a position where I could buy. I could be a bit excessive on a car, let's say. Obviously, it's never going to be a daily driver. I've just bought a new car, but I was looking up the potential to maybe buy a car that's got a bit of meat to it.
The leader has finished the race.
And you know, see if I could take it on a track somewhere, but it's going to be quite ambitious, I think. I don't know whether it could get good enough in a sim. You know, it's not like that Gran Turismo movie, but I do believe that, you know, you can get better at a real race by being in a simulator. Obviously not on a control pad.
Race is over. Good job, mate.
Right, there we go. So we got 2 bonus trust from it. Yeah, we didn't do too well there, so I think we were right. I never know whether you've got to quit out there to come back in, or you know how that works. But yeah, we'll do another session. So we've got 29 opponents. So yeah, I'm disappointed in myself, to be honest.
Going double file.
It takes a lot to get that SA up, and losing one is like it feels like a kick in the balls. I like the livery of that car in front. I'm not sure what he's driving. don't think many are driving the McLaren. Come on, mate, hurry up. We're going to get lights in a minute. Lights, camera, action. That Mercedes. Oh no, that's the Aston Martin, isn't it? Well, I'll let these guys like jostle in front of me for a bit. I don't want to get any part of that. I mean, sometimes turning on the aggressiveness of the AI cars can help when you're moving through, because they will affect each other. I mean, we just saw just how bad they are at taking that first bend after the home straight. But slowly, the aim is not hitting cars and not spinning out. Quite happy to sit back. I need to try and get that safety point back up. We lost it from spinning out. We nearly lost it there. So if you hit that rumble strip wrong there, you can end up spinning out. But I'm hoping we can get that SA level back up. But as I said before, we've got to get to 60. A lot of online races you can't get in unless you've got that safety rating up. And you know, we've been building up on the trust.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Got this guy bullying us here. So it means that I struggle to get like up to optimal. I don't take many chances because at the moment it's just trying to get around in one piece without spinning out or without causing catastrophe and hitting other cars. But I do love this track. There you go. So this is where I usually get T-boned. Right. Now you watch when they take this first bend. Like they really seem to struggle.
We are at the halfway mark, still a long way to go.
There we go, see, look. I don't know why the AI struggles there. Such a tight bend. Oh, we've gained an SA. We've gone back up to 42. There we go. Now I feel a little bit happier. Of course, we should have been 43. And we've oh my word. That's annoying. So we end up going and getting the SA up, and then we crash out. This is what I mean. If you're not focused and you're not watching what you're doing, that's what happens. And before you know it, you're last. And their BWP has gone up. Oh yeah, that's all gone wrong. I mean, this is sort of why I love the game, because it will punish you. And it's very hard. It's like when I was playing Madden earlier. Like now I'm just talking and everything's just gone to pot because I'm not concentrating. I can't do multiple things. When I was playing Madden earlier and I was doing those challenges, that I was coming out in like field goal block and all sorts of nonsense because I'm talking and thinking about the things that I'm talking about, and I'm not concentrating on the game. And you just can't do that in this game. It's just you've got to be so precise. It's a bit easier when you've got your traction control or stability control up, because you're not having to worry about spinning the car as much. But like right now, you're not only worrying about spinning the car, you're also worrying about hitting other drivers, and you know, finishing in first place is sort of lower down on the list. It's all about getting around in one piece. And you know, when I crashed out there, it was more about don't hit somebody else. If you've spun out,
yellow flag, be careful.
Okay, somebody's had an accident.
There's a slow car ahead.
So somebody must have spun out like that. I mean, I'm hoping we don't lose that 42, but as soon as we got it and I noticed it, oh, it's gone green again. So looks like no change. So yeah, it's the very definition of 2 steps back. But you really do have to concentrate. This game will chew you up and spit you out and then stamp on you. And not having the racing line on, the other thing I've noticed as well is that you've obviously got a lot of cues on the track itself in terms of where you can see the tyre marks are. So you don't need that racing line on, in all honesty. You can see where the other cars are braking and where the tyre marks are. So yeah, you kind of don't need that racing line on anyway, in all honesty. So yeah, we are last, but hopefully safety rating will not be casualty. And like the huge thing about this game is you really do feel the weight transfer, and you know, these cars are rear. I believe they're rear wheel drive. So of course, when you brake, the weight transfers to the front tyres, and that's why it's easier to spin out. You can't turn and brake at the same time, and you need to trail brake, and that's what I've been trying to learn. And I will get better at this little chicane.
Alright, checkered flag, good job, you did the best you could.
I mean, in all honesty, this is what we were doing before we turned traction control off. So we're not doing too bad. He says. I might just do a, time is it now? It's nearly 9. Whew, I've been on a lot today, so I don't want to get back onto Madden. I started that franchise earlier, and I kind of got into it. I'm going to download some sliders for that. Right, let's have a look. Still SA42. Again. But yeah, it's definitely my favourite racing game right now. The AI on that bend is so funny. Right, lights, camera. And we are almost
Green light,
position.
Okay.
So I normally let this this guy in the Mercedes have his way with me early on. Do not want to hit him. Let them jostle, and we just got to try not to spin out. It would be nice to get up to SA 43 in this session. Not going to lie. So I'm just looking for these guys' brakes now. So there's the brake, and then just try and
Car on the right.
keep as close to these
Clear on the
guys as I can. Fend off that guy trying to overtake. And we might get a position here.
Car on the right. Clear on the
We've
right.
got this guy bullying us a little bit behind. Keep that racing line. I mean, it's almost easier when you've got cars just in front of you and you can see when they're braking. When you're on your own, it's a little bit more tricky. So I do like chasing other cars. This guy is trying to take the inside. And I can feel it through the dual sense. You know, it's not bad by any means. You can feel it's very difficult to explain. You can just feel that loss of grip through the pad. And this is where I'm hoping the T598 is really going to upgrade that level of feedback through the wheel. And just give us a higher resolution of what the car's doing. Ooh. Oh, we got away with that one. That was nearly rear-ended. And he just came in front of me there, this guy in the Aston. No, it's a Bentley. Is that Bentley?
We are halfway through. Keep pushing.
So we'll get a cheeky position there.
Car on the left.
We got up to SA 43, so we might have got what we wanted. I don't like this guy on the inside here.
Clear on the left.
I mean, he's got to back off there. Oh, we took that terribly. That's awful. Crikey. That was terrible. So I was just trying to trail brake through there. I'm just feathering the accelerator or the gas pedal, as our friends over the pond say. Can we get another position? Not driving like that, we won't. So I think we've got a ways to go before we get to SA60 and our BWP. I believe that is made up over like the last 10 races or something. So as you get bad races where everything's gone to pot, they do drop off, and that BWP should get better. I'm using the Trust as the bigger gauge. Because that goes up when you're in close proximity to danger. So when you're further off like I am now, not much happens with the score. So in that last race where we were in last place with no other cars around us, really, you will get a Trust for finishing the race, but you won't really get any adjustments to anything else, because it only goes up when there is the potential for imminent danger. I think, is this the last lap? There we go, we took that a little bit better. I nearly lost it. Nearly lost control there. I always look to see there's an opportunity on this bend. There we go. So he's just slammed in to the corner, and we got another SA. Nice. Okay. Maybe this session isn't a disaster after all. So we are now SA 44. So we are only 16 SA from being able to take this online, where I definitely will be last. Oh, we nearly lost control. So there is a little bit of tyre wear coming in now, I think. I'm not sure where I'd check that. Oh, we took that void again. Goodness me. Oh, I'm embarrassed. Because I was watching that guy behind me. Sometimes you can get mesmerised by the car in front, and you stop thinking about your racing line and you just see his racing line. Like what is happening now with this this car in front. I would like to take this guy if I can. This might be the opportunity.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Took that badly. We did all right. We got two or three spaces there.
Right, mate. Race is over. Good job. You did the best you could. Take it easy, indeed, lab.
Whew, yeah, exhausting. Exhausting. Well, we got a couple of SA. Which is what we set out to do. We lost one, so we ended up going from 42 to 44, but we did lose one SA, so we ended up going up 3. But we didn't do too badly. We definitely need to smooth things up on that bend. I mean, I was hitting cars like that earlier. I'd have been into the back of them, so I've definitely improved. And I've been enjoying like watching the races back as well. So you know, watching these replays sometimes can help you to see where you just didn't get something right, like just hitting the rumble strip there. Yeah, it's such a good game. I'm really enjoying it. Love the graphics. The only thing I don't like about this car is the livery. It's a little bit boring. And honestly, this is where these games are a little bit weak on consoles. On PCs, you've got the ability to download mods like the original Assetto Corsa that I downloaded last night. Graphics are horrific. I mean, it is a PS4 game after all, but I think it's one of those games where there's a lot of content in there. If you just want to drive and do some laps and not race, the original Assetto Corsa was fine for that. But if you want to be sort of racing and, you know, this is where it's at for me. And as I said before, this to me is a pure simulation. I do want to try I think there's a game called Automobilisa that's supposed to be pretty good on the PC as well. So, I mean, my PC isn't bad. I mean, I might look later on Steam to see if I can download some of the games. I've got Project Cars. I think I've got Assetto Corsa as well. But buying the complete edition and getting it modded and basically just having some of the rides on the road tracks. Obviously on ACC, this is all it's all circuit racing. But yeah, I mean, it's nice that we are getting we're definitely getting better, and our safety rating is improving gradually. I'm not sure where we can see all of those details. Is it in driver stats? Let's have a look at what we're doing. So clearly you can see 86 invalid laps, valid laps 38. It's by far the biggest track that we've been racing on. So we've won twice, 3 podiums. So that's the different cars. I should want to. No, I don't want to delete that entry. Tracks. Is that all we see is tracks? So we've downloaded a lot more tracks when we got the DLC for it. Yeah, I'm pretty much no penalties. That's interesting. What's customize? Okay. Rating. Oh, here we go. This is what I want. Right. So we're in bronze at the moment. Total rating over time. Total points combine the rating indicator values. Yeah, so we are a way off. Where's Spa? Yeah, we got two stars on Spa, 2 medals. I think you need like 4 clean laps in a row to get the 2 stars. Interestingly, we got 2 in Monza as well. I forgot we'd raced Monza a little bit. So we've got 6 of 72, so that's fine, I guess. Safety, I don't know what this graph means, to be fair, but you can see those reds are bad, and we've got far more green now than So unlocking the SA rating means you're ready to directly compete, but before you start fighting, racing is much more about cooperation and respecting rules. Especially in multiplayer, it's very important to be safe and clean, treating other drivers with respect. The safety rating consists of the trust you've earned by clean racing and the warning points you've scored by being involved in accidents. These apply to both multiplayer and single player. While you drive close to other cars without making contact, you'll gain trust. The better your car control and behaviour is, the more trust is generated. So consistency in car control is very important for your SA rating. Once you're involved in an accident, you will score online behavioural warning points. Whilst the first OBWP won't make a difference, a bad ratio of trust versus OBWP will reduce your safety rating. You'll obviously score 0 OBWP for accidents where you are not guilty, but this is included in the system. Yeah, so we're working on trust. So the trust at the moment is pretty good. So pace, no rank set. Select any special event to get a rank in the event leaderboard and score pace. Car control, yeah, so those reds recently. That green one is where we had traction control on, stability control, and then we turned it off, and then it kind of went a little bit worse. Consistency, yeah, we're not doing too good there really, are we? So the trend is sort of we're not improving or getting worse, I guess. Right, I'll leave it there for now. Have a